to another language. She said, on time, Detroit. That was clear.
That's what kind of day is today, y'all. So look,
Hey, it is
welcome
what
to
it
the
is.
Spivey Show. This is the show where we do live interviews with the best in the entertainment and in
Yes.
the business world of Detroit and surrounding areas. You can catch us each and every Wednesday at 7:30 on Facebook Live, YouTube, DetroitHotRadio.com. So there's no reason why you can't catch us. We just need you to share, like, and comment. Go tell somebody
Yes.
about what's going on here at the Spivey Show. And today, y'all, we got another great show with some more great guests, y'all. We just keeping it rolling for season 2. And yes, he's back. That's right, y'all.
We got him back.
He is back. He is back. The interview didn't go so well the first time
But he's back
due
today.
to some connection problems and things like that. But guess what, y'all? He is back.
Tell him what he's
That's
talking
right.
about.
Last week we ended our new segment, Where Are They Now? Right? And we interviewed legendary guests such as Ghetto Cowboy, Ken Knox. We had Gregory Williams, Shelley Clark. You know, we had all the greats in the house. And today, I'm gonna say it again, he's back. One of my first guests today, y'all. He's known as the Bluesman Lover. Mr. Theodis Ealy is back in the house, y'all. We're gonna get him on the screen, and we're gonna interview him the right way this time. We got all our connection problems together. So this is gonna be a great day because I'm excited about that. I'm also excited for my second guest as well, who's a fabulous singer and entertainer, who has been doing it for a long time, y'all. She's been doing it for a long time all over, singing with some of the best bands in the town. You know, she's my friend and family. Miss Shinda Ewell is in the house.
Right. That is not how you say
Well,
her
how you
last
say
name.
it then? Yule. I said Yule. I usually say Yule.
No,
It's Shinda
you've been saying
Ewell.
well. You're not gonna get on here and lie to these people.
Well, you know,
Yule is her name, like Soulja Boy.
Shinda Ewell. I knew that. I always say Shinda. That's what I say anyway.
Well, you be
But guess what?
well,
She's in the house,
Yule.
and she'll be able to tell you her name herself. How about that? Here we go.
That's good. I can't wait to get her up here. I can't wait. Correct them on the camera.
Right.
I can't wait for that.
But before we do that, you know what time it is, right?
It's time for the birthday blast.
Time for the birthday blast. Let's get right into it, y'all. Y'all know this is where we shout out some birthdays to our family and friends, and even celebrities. And you got any birthday blast this week?
One of my birthday blasts you already got on your list, so I'm just gonna say her anyway.
We'll go
But
ahead.
happy birthday, Kiara Sheard.
Kiara
She's
Sheard.
about to be a mommy.
This is her first one?
Just
Oh,
her first baby.
oh, okay, wow.
She is.
I don't know why I
pregnant.
thought she had one already.
No, she got nieces and nephews though.
Okay.
And it's Blue Jay's birthday tomorrow.
Wow, well, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Blue Jay. Happy birthday to my granny and happy birthday to my auntie. I think I missed their birthdays because they been acting funny.
So, but you got them this week.
Happy birthday, y'all. I hope y'all on here.
There it is.
I ain't forget.
Well, happy birthday, y'all. I got a few shout outs. I got some cousins celebrating my little bitty cousin, Mr. Isaac. He celebrated a birthday Monday, I believe that was his birthday. My little cousin, Jason Jones, his birthday is also this week. I got a cousin all the way in Chicago. We sending birthday shout outs all the way to Chicago. Mr. Kendall, that's my cousin out there, Mr. Kendall Bailey. His birthday is this week as well. A few musician friends that's celebrating birthdays this week. Miss Bianca, Be Natural.
Bianca birthday?
Yeah, we had her on the show as well. Her
Happy birthday, B.
and Mr. CJ Williams. CJ Williams, he was way back on the first season. He was on the show as well. So we want to shout out happy birthday to both of them as well. We got some celebrities with some birthdays. We got Lionel Richie. As you already said, Miss Kiara Sheard. She'll be celebrating. Tiki Sumter.
First of all, just let me read them.
Tika Sumter.
She's one of my favorite actresses. So just get her name. Tika, he don't know.
Whatever.
Portia Williams.
Miss Portia Williams.
Who is that?
Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Oh.
Miss Portia.
Happy birthday, girl that married my friend's ex-husband.
Yeah, that's her. That will be her.
Oh, yeah.
That will be her. Yeah.
Okay. Whatever. She's her friend ex-husband.
We got Miss Solange Knowles, Beyonce's sister.
Don't touch
Yeah,
my
sure.
baby.
We got we got a rest in peace birthday going out to Mr. Tommy Lister. You remember him, right? That's Debo from Friday.
Oh man.
Yeah.
His name been Devo my whole life.
Right. You say you never knew his real name, huh?
He been Devo. I thought that was his real name.
No, Tommy Lister is
That's
his
Debo.
name. Debo.
Good time.
And then last but not least, we got Miss Lala Anthony. Is she still Anthony? Didn't they get divorced?
Yeah, but she Kept
She's
her
still
name like
Anthony
Tina
though.
Turner.
Okay, all I want is my name.
Oh
All I
wait, no,
want
I
is
think
my
she went by
name.
Lala. She changed her Instagram too.
Oh, okay. Well, happy birthday, Miss Lala. Anyway, whatever your
With your
last
gorgeous
name is,
self.
whatever your last name is. So look, real quick though, once again, today we get to jump back into our Tommy's topic.
Right, because we missed it last
We
week.
haven't had our Tommy's topic in what, 3 weeks? What, ever since
It's been a long time.
ever since the Where Are There Now segment started. So y'all know Tommy's topic is just a particular topic we discuss and give our opinion or our experiences on. And we ask that you chime in, that you put some comments in the comments. Let us know about what you think about what we talking about. And let us know in the comments. And today, and since we haven't had it in a while, number one, these topics may be a little old, but I didn't get to talk about them, so I'm gonna talk about them anyway.
A couple topics.
We're gonna talk about, and it is a couple of topics. There's a
Yes.
couple of them, but we're gonna run through them real quick. And just remember to give us your opinion, give us your comments on what you think about today's topic. So today's Tommy topic is number one, Miss Anita Baker and Babyface feud.
Now we had this conversation here at Taste the Smoke.
Yeah, we did have it. That's the party after the Spivey Show. And we didn't really get a chance to discuss it on air, and I wanted to discuss it on air because I wanted to know y'all opinion, because I've been hearing a lot of opinions that I really wasn't necessarily agreeing with, and I believe it's because a lot of people really don't know the nature of the business.
Okay, but here's the plain and factual truth.
Give it to me.
Anita is the headliner.
See, that all that matter right there.
Anita Baker is the headliner.
And for people that don't know,
we appreciate you, little Mr. Babyface, but Anita was the headliner.
And what people don't realize is that makes a big difference.
Yes.
That would make the big difference in this whole case. You know what I mean? And you've heard plenty of fights and battles over headlining. That was one reason why Escape and SWV were arguing about who would be the headliner and why they didn't want to share.
Their tour ended before it started, right?
Oh yeah, it ended before it, yeah. But one thing I wanted to make clear about the situation is, because like I said, a lot of people don't know that because Babyface is a huge name and definitely a legendary artist in himself, and definitely is a headliner.
He is a headliner, but not on this tour.
But you took the job as an opening act.
Yes.
So they're going to treat you as such when it comes to the business aspect. And so people may not know what happened, right? So what happened was they were having some technical difficulties, and they couldn't start the show on time, right? So because the show was like 2 hours late, Anita said, hey, Babyface, you're not going to be able to do your part because we only got time for my show, and I want to do my whole show. You see what I'm saying?
I do think she could have gave him 10 minutes. 5.
Miss Anita said, I won't do my whole show. This is my show. The people came and bought tickets to see me. That's what she said.
Ain't nobody come to see you.
Ain't nobody come to see you, Otis. But either way it goes, she had all right to do that though. She's the headliner, it's her concert, it's her tour. And you know, if you're a doctor, right? You study, you got your degree as a doctor, right? You a doctor.
Ain't gonna tell you what the doctor.
No, right. Now if you're a doctor, but you go take a job at McDonald's as the fry guy, they're not gonna treat you like a doctor at McDonald's. They're gonna treat you like the fry guy. So if you accept a lower position, because a lot of people didn't understand the situation, and they were all, oh, Anita Baker was wrong. When I
do think that she could have gave him 5 minutes, because he is also a celebrity. I'm just playing devil's advocate because she is the headliner, but I'm just saying, like, she could have gave him a few minutes. Right. She could have took off one of her songs, even though me personally,
she say,
I don't care to hear Babyface voice. I would have wanted to hear Anita.
She said she want to do her whole show, all 18 songs.
She could have gave him 5 minutes.
But look, real quick, just put us some comments in the comments and let us know your opinion. Tell us what you think about that situation. And then real quick, I just want to jump on this other Tommy's topic. Real quick, we're gonna jump in and off of it. Ja Morant, the basketball player, right?
We can just leave this at he's dumb. Just leave it as he's dumb. There's nothing to talk about. He's dumb. Young and dumb. I can't say what my uncle used to say. Young, dumb, and
You can say what you want to say.
Nope.
But here we go. Listen, Mr. John Moran, for you guys who don't know, is the basketball player who, for the second time, got caught flashing a gun on the internet, right? So NBA has now given him a second suspension of 25 games.
Dumb.
Which is huge because that's like 1/3 of their season, right? So a lot of people are saying, oh no, that's excessive, you know, and here we go with the whole racist thing. They're trying to keep the young brother down, you know, that whole thing. I feel, you know, if they let you get away with it the first time and you did it
nice of them the first time
again,
you decided to be an idiot the second time. This is your dumb 25-game losing self.
I think you need to get what's coming to you.
Honestly, they should have suspended you for the rest of the season.
I thought he was done myself, but I thought he was gonna be done myself.
He should have been done.
So to be truthfully honest, for him to be able to even come back to the NBA, I think he needs to be counting his blessings myself. But you know, again, give us your comments on that. Just a couple of Tommy's topics. I know they're kind of old, but we didn't get to talk about them. I wanted to say my opinion, and I wanted to know yours. So go ahead and chime in on that, and let us know what you guys got with the Tommy's topic. You know, your opinion, and put some comments in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Real quick before we get to our guests, tune in tomorrow, 9 a.m.
9 a.m.
on channel 62. I will be performing with Miss Elise King on the news.
All right.
So if you're up and early and you out there, y'all guys tune in channel 62 news tomorrow at 9 a.m.
Now you know I don't got no cable.
Well, look,
62.
You got.
I got that Wi-Fi at home. Channel 62.
You gotta go.
That's on regular TV.
You gotta.
You know, I think they got cable.
You gotta go get them bunny ears. You gotta get the bunny ears. Yeah.
No, they got it at my job. I'm gonna just tell them turn on 62.
There you go.
I'm gonna have.
There you go. Wherever y'all at, put it on 62 at 9 o'clock. Now y'all know how the news go. They tell us 9 o'clock, but we don't know exactly what time we will actually show. So you guys will have to just at 9 o'clock watch until you see me.
Till 2:30.
To you.
The schedule is 9 to 10.
That's channel 60. What news is that? That's CBS. CBS. So
I didn't even know they still had CBS.
Because everybody's channels are different. So CBS, channel 62
so you probably
news.
told me a tale. I might have channel 84 at my house.
It might be 84 at your house. At your job.
At my house it ain't none of them.
Look at your
at my job, it might be channel 84.
At your house, it ain't no channel.
No, we got Netflix and Hulu and all that. We don't even watch it.
I got you. Get y'all some bunny ears.
Oh no.
All right. But y'all tune in. Y'all check me out. I'll be on the news tomorrow. Me and Miss Elise King, she be killing it, always killing it. So we're gonna have a good time on that. Let's get right into our guest because I'm excited. He is back, y'all. I can't say it enough. I'm so excited. That
I like his rawness. I can't wait to get him on here. Let's just
me too. I'm gonna get right into it. My first guest, y'all. He's a blues singer extraordinaire. He taught us all to stand up in it. And to pop that middle. Yes, he did. Those legendary songs. Middle. And we got the legendary Mr. Theodis Ealy is in the house, y'all. Put your hands together for him. There he is. Mr. Ealy, you hear us good today?
Welcome.
Yeah, I hear you. Can't see you though.
Mr. Ealy, you are so funny and honest. I love it. I love it.
Well, I'm glad you can hear us.
I was seeing you there for a minute. Now all of a sudden you're gone.
Well, hopefully we'll pop back up. But long as you can hear us, because we can see you, and all our viewers can see you. So
right.
So we're gonna keep it going and keep it grooving, man. Look, first of all, I just want to thank you once again for coming back on the show, man. I know we had connection problems last time, so I'm excited and happy you came back on the show, man.
Oh, it's my pleasure, man. I'm honored that you would want me on your show, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So look, let's jump right into this thing, man. So look, let's start from the beginning, man. I've learned that you are one of 11 kids.
Exactly. I'm the 10th boy. Six girls and 5 boys. I'm the 10th. I'm the baby boy, and there's a sister that's under me. That's the baby.
Wow, man. That's a lot of kids. People not having kids like that these days, man. With a big family like that, let's talk about how did you get into the music? Tell us about the beginning. How did you get into music?
Well, my 2 brothers before me was in the music business. My older brother, who was 20 years older than me, His name was David Ealey, called him Bubba.
Mm.
And he bought the first guitar in the family, and he was going around playing for little fish fries and stuff like that. Then my other brother, YZ, who is 10 years older than me, he picked it up after Bubba left, and he started a little band around the country there, around Natchez and Sibley and all over the place, called YZ Ealy and the Merrymakers.
Okay.
And he taught me my first guitar riff at the age of 5. And I started playing, and I used to go across I lived on Highway 61, and there was a juke joint across the street from us, across Highway 61 called Miss Willie Mae's place, Mr. Forey Maziki, Miss Willie Mae. And they used to play over there, just him and my brother. My brother YZ was on guitar. My brother Melvin was on drums, and he was doing their thing. And my very first performance, I was about 7 years old.
Wow.
I went over and he had taught me a song by B.B. King on Come By Here, Baby, Come By Here. I think B.B. got that song from a gospel. Come By Here, Good Lord, Come By Here. Yeah. Anyway, I performed. I sit in with them and performed with them that night. And then after that, they had hired another guy to play bass for them. And he played for them for a while. And then he had to quit because he joined another band. And at the last minute, they asked, they needed a bass player. So at the last minute, I went and did my first gig was at age 13 at a place called the Horseshoe Circus in Natchez, Mississippi.
Wow.
I started.
Man, sounds like you started off pretty early, doing your thing, man. At 7 and then 13 on the guitar. And look at you now. You're one of the legendary artists of the world in here.
You think so?
I know so. Let's talk about why. You got the #1 single on the R&B and the hip hop billboards. It went for 5 weeks, and the name of that song is called "Stand Up in It."
Yes, it's the only blues song that's ever crossed over to the R&B hip hop single sales chart.
Yes, let's talk about that song. Let's talk about #1. Did you write that song? Did you write that, or did someone write that for you?
No, I had the idea that I was playing around with it in clubs and stuff. And I had the idea to do it, and a good friend of mine used to be the saxophone player for Tony Orlando, and he was a saxophone player. I mean, his name is William Travis. Also, his stage name is L. Willie. We got together and we wrote the song. I'm the co-writer on it.
Wow. So
it was my original idea. I told him, I said, look, the little lady told me a story one time. He said, men think they know what women want, but they don't. But say the job ain't finished. Little old lady told me one time that the job ain't finished until you stand up in it.
Wow. All right, stand up in it.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this, Mr. Ealy.
L. Willie and I got together and created the whole storyline.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this, man. Because of you, man, I done stood up in it and got it right myself. I ain't gonna lie to you. I want to say thank you, Mr. Ealy, for teaching a brother like me how to stand on up in it. You hear me?
Well, I know what you mean, because when I first did that song, that was when I was out doing concerts. I still get that to the day.
Yeah.
I have these. I had a young lady come up to me and say, "Mr. Theodis, I was out taking pictures and stuff." She said, "Mr. Theodis, my grandmama here with me. She haven't been to clubs and stuff in a long time. She said she's here to see you. She wants to say hello to you, but she's in a wheelchair, and I can't get her. I can't get her up these steps." I said, "Well, I go talk to her." And when I went and talked to her, I leaned over to give her a hug and stuff. She tapped me on my shoulder. She said, "Son, I'm so glad you made that song. We've been trying to tell men that for years."
Yeah, I'm sure every man around the world can say thank you, Mr. Ealy. We appreciate that, you know. And it's funny, man, because your song, man, I swear it's played at all the bars, all the clubs, all the birthday parties, receptions. And you know, I heard it a million times, and it was just that one time I actually stopped and just listened to the lyrics. And I say, boy, this guy done taught me something.
Oh,
He done learned me something.
he done learned me.
I done learn you something.
So look, man, with songs like that, like with songs like Stand Up In It and Pop That Middle, you got yourself the nickname the Bluesman Lover. Let's talk about how that name came.
No.
All right.
The Bluesman Lover, that was me before I did Stand Up In It.
Okay.
Bluesman Lover, I did a song that's still in my bio. I did a song called "I'll Be Your Bluesman Lover." Every day and every night, you need a man who will treat you right. You need a man, and in other words, I tell her I'll be a bluesman lover. But I'm better known now as a Stand Up In It man.
All right.
You say you're the Stand Up In It man?
That's what they call me now, brother. Stand Up In It man.
So you went from the Bluesman Lover to the Stand Up In It man.
That's what they tell me. The older I get, the harder it gets to hold up to that name. Sometimes I'll be thinking about just grabbing me a handful of it and go to sleep.
You go.
Oh my God.
You're gonna have to make a new song called "Lay on the Side in It" or something. You got.
Wait a minute.
I got all kinds of suggestions.
Yeah, we're going to make some remixes. We're going to do some remixes. We're getting too old to stand up in it. We got to lay on the side on it.
Y'all are crazy. Like I'm
Man, I knew this interview was
But I don't know now. I don't know. I'm like my boy Lattimore. I might be an old man or old dog, but I still know how to bury the bone now.
What going on?
We'll bury the bone in.
Mr. Theodis Ealy, everybody. Mr. Theodis Ealy is in the house. The Bluesman Lover, now Stand Up In It man. So look, man, let's talk a little bit more about some more recent things you've done. You've worked with the Ghetto Mafia on a song called "On the Grind." Whoa. Tell us your experience with that. How did that come about?
Oh, that was way before I did Stand Up In It. I was kind of popular here in Atlanta, doing the local clubs and stuff. Mm-hmm. And the manager for the Ghetto Mafia came to a little. I was playing like in a little restaurant, and he heard me playing. And he said, "Hey, we're doing a new album, Ghetto Mafia. See, I like to. I wonder if you mind doing something with it." I said, "Oh, hell yeah." I said, "I love working with my younger people." Right. I said, the more young people I've worked with, the longer I live, because my name will stay out there.
Yeah.
And they had this groove going on that they wanted to do, and they asked me, could I write some kind of something to sing to it? And the group, and my wife's used to tell me that one of her mother's favorite saying when she got, can I say pissed off? When she got pissed off at somebody.
Say what you want to say.
She would say, "Look, tell them don't you come around here no more. Don't you dot my door. I don't want you dotting my door. When you dot my door, we translated that meaning don't even let your shadow hit my door. Don't leave me alone." So I put a melody. It was called "Don't Dot My Door." Don't dot my door.
Wow.
Hard enough living here in the ghetto. I don't even want you around here. So I sang that part for him on the record. It was hard work. There's some tough young brothers.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Real nice young brother.
That's what's up, man. You say don't dock my dough. You don't even
dot D-O-T.
Don't dot my dough. Don't even put your shadow on
exactly on my door. No. I don't want you around here. Only thing is that they messed my name up on the record. If you look for me, they spelled my name E-A-L-Y.
Oh, wow.
My name is a lot of people do that. E-A-L. My name is Theodis E-A-L-E-Y Ealy. A lot of time people be calling me Theodis Ealy, Theodis Early. I tell everybody the Easley family and the Early family are very nice family, but I'm not a part of that family. I'm the Ealy.
Well, I'm glad I did my homework and got that name right myself. So
yeah, I was surprised, man. I noticed that you guys spelled my name right.
See, we was on it here at the Spivey Show, man. We did you right.
Must congratulate you. My people, sometimes my people mess that up. Yeah, both right on. I appreciate that.
But there it is, man. We had to give you the rightful respect. and spell your name right, of course. So look, man, we're gonna talk a little bit more about what you've been doing, man. You even done a little acting, man. You've done some movies like Spunk, Miss Evers Boys, a Kiss to Die. You know, how was the acting like for you? Did you like doing the acting thing?
Oh, I love acting. I also gained a lot of respect for acting, for actors, because you when you look at them, like Spunk, that's a Zora Neale Houston. She one of the legendary Black playwrights, Zora Neale Houston. If you have never read nothing about her, I would highly suggest you do it.
Okay.
It's called Spunk, and that was a stage play. That wasn't a movie.
Okay.
And what I found out, man, when you're doing those stage plays, every move you make, every step you take, everything is rehearsed. But you do it so long, it looks so good. You do it until it looks natural. Like I'm supposed to be right there. I'm supposed to be right there. Like, so man, it's hard work, man. Yeah. But I enjoyed it. Yeah. And then I did the NBC movie of the week back in the day. It was called Miss Evers Boys. I did that. I played some bar scenes in that.
Okay.
I did. I was even in the Fighting Temptation. I was Faith Evans' guitar player, but I got.
Wow.
Oh wow.
You can only see me in the what's that? The edit parts at the end of the show. They clipped me out. I was at the premiere of the darn thing, and I'm sitting there waiting on me. I didn't see nothing. But I still get that check every 3 months.
Well, as long as you get that check, that's all that matters. As long as you get that check, Mr. Ealy. But you say they didn't cut your little part on out, huh?
They didn't cut me out, man.
Well, as long as that check still come in quarterly, man, you're good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So look, man, let's talk about some more recent music that you've done. One in particular I like is You and I. Tell me about that song now.
You and I Together, yeah. So that's a song that I did. I wrote that song years ago, but I decided to do it again, and I got my good friend Lacey. Lacey Groove.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I got her to do it with me, and laid the track down, and man, can that Lacey sing?
Oh yeah, man, I love that.
Lacey sings so good. I don't consider myself a great singer or guitar player, but I guess when you add two things together, plus my stage presence, my wife tells me it's my stage presence and my guitar playing and my singing, all of it comes together. Lacey was singing so good, man, I didn't even want to sing. Good God, man.
No, I agree, man. And she sounded great on that tune, man. And it's a nice song. That was one of the reasons why I chose that song to talk about, because I was listening to a lot of your songs. I said, man, I really like this one right here. We got to talk about that one.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Oh, yeah, man. Great job on that one, man. So look,
it's called You and I Together.
You and I Together.
If I was a flower, oh, good. Sunshine would make me grow. Water would make me so rich. If I was an hour, I have 60 minutes, baby, just to talk to you.
Wow.
As I want you to go by and girl, I'll stop you for a while and do the things you know we can do. So you and I together, baby. Ooh.
See, that's why you. That's why
No. They don't make them like that no more. You hear that? That's game. That's good game.
Well, you got me ready over here, boys.
I like that. I love the lyricism.
Man, I might have to go write them words down. So look, real quick, man, you got a big tour coming up this fall. Let's talk about that a little bit before we get out of here with you. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, I can't call it. I don't have it in front of me, but I'm part of the Blues Is All Right tours. I'm one of the acts on the tour. Got some bad young brothers out there now, man. Blues Is All Right tour started out years ago. It was me, Willie Clayton, Marvin Seas, Tyrone Davis, Lattimore, Manhattans, and Bobby Womack was all a part of it, so, but I think, my boy Bobby Rush with his bad stuff, but that's a bad boy, that Bobby Rush.
Yeah.
And, I think I'm the only one and one of the old fellows that's still on this tour. They got those youngsters out there, man. Got that bad boy Tucker. Yeah. Young women going crazy over him. I was like you. I used to wonder. I said, "What they seeing that? What make going so crazy over that boy? You know, he got pretty music. He sang pretty good." Then finally one day I listened to his record because I saw him one time, and he said, "Oh, I'm still so glad to meet you." When he first came out there, I said, "Right on." He said, "I'm trying to be just like you." I said, "Okay." So then I heard that boy be talking all that sweet talk to them women, man, talking about the candy shop, what he gonna do and all that stuff. and then them young women come in there and be going crazy over. And then they got this new fella out there, man, called King George. That boy is something else. I told that boy he's gonna be the new Marvin Cease. That boy not only can sing, man, but that, you know, he's got a hell of a stage presence. And then he talked that old crazy talk on them songs. Talking about he talking about he got to have 3 women.
Wow. So he got 3 of them, huh?
Oh,
yeah.
We got all we.
Yeah, he honored me by he all those youngsters showed me a lot of respect though. That's what I like about them. So, but anyway, that's the Blues Is All Right tour coming up in October and November. We're gonna hit like all over Florida. Do you have the dates there in front of you?
I don't have the dates right here in front of me, no, because I was even going to ask you, do you know if you guys coming to Detroit?
Yeah, we coming to Detroit, but I think I was already booked for the Detroit show. I don't think I'll be a part of that one.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, we'll definitely get those dates and get them posted up on the Spivey Show page so everyone can see it. But real quick, do you have any social media that people could follow you just in case they want to try to look up you at and see where you at?
At Theodis Ealy.
Theodis Ealy, there it is. That's simple. And that's
at
what
Theodis Ealey.
Make sure you spell that last name right too.
First name too, because sometimes they call me Theopolis or Theotis.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
They call me Theotis. Theotis, but my name is Odis.
Odis with the D.
Yeah, I tell the young people, I say, my name is Theodis. You ain't been dissed until I dish.
Oh my gosh, you are hilarious.
Well, look,
I have never been speechless with us.
You have never been what, young lady?
I never been speechless with a guest, but I don't know what to say to you, but laugh.
Well, good. I was telling the young lady that I was talking to, I guess she's your program director or something. We was making sure I was awesome. And I said, "Can you hear me?" She said, "Yeah, you fine." I told her, I said, "Ooh, I ain't had a young lady to tell me I was fine in a long time." You gonna make me float. You gonna make me float away.
Look, watch out now, Mr. Ealy. Watch out now.
Mr. Ealy, you are good with me.
My man.
Okay.
So look, man, we gotta try to wrap this up. Go ahead.
Let me tell you one more something. What I'm working on, I want to know if y'all come to it. I'm working on a same thing where I'm gonna do something by myself. It's gonna be called the Juke Joint Tour.
Okay.
Just me, my guitar, and the microphone.
We'll be.
Can you hear me? Can you hear my guitar?
We hear it a little bit.
We hear it a little bit. It's going in and out, but we hear what you're doing. No, we don't.
Well, I won't play it then. But anyway, look forward to seeing y'all sometime, maybe beginning of next year. I'm going to be going around. I'm going to go up and I'm going to do some small clubs, big clubs and everything, but I'm going to do what I call a Juke Joint Tour. It's going to be just me, my guitar, and the microphone.
Wow.
I want to be there.
Man, and I sure hope you can come to Detroit and do that, because we would love
all you gotta do is invite me and get the cash register right, you know.
You got your well that's just right. That cash register. I got to go stand up in it a few times to get that cash register right for you.
Lord have mercy.
I would love to come. Please invite me.
We'll try to make that happen. Real quick, Mr. Ealy, before you go, we ask each and every one of our guests to leave just one little nugget of advice to somebody who might be listening, up and coming artists, or who may be trying to get into entertainment. Just give one little nugget of advice you can give them.
All I can tell them is don't give up, don't quit, and don't be waiting for someone else to discover you. The power is in when you discover yourself. Wow. Even if you have to fry hamburgers or something to support your art. Even when you frying hamburgers, somebody asks you what you're doing. If you're a producer, you say, I'm a producer. If somebody asks you if you're a guitar player, somebody asks you what you do, you say, I'm a guitar player. So just discover yourself. If you have faith in yourself and have a burning desire to do it, and don't quit, because quitters never win and winners never quit.
Never quit. There it is.
Right.
There it is.
Did I say that right?
You said it right enough. Yes, you did.
Winners never quit and quitters never win. That's an old saying. So just believe in yourself and always remember that it might not seem like it's coming, but it only happens when the powers that be, the Almighty God, is ready for you. Your turn will come. Like I had my turn back there when I did stand up in it, and now there's some more youngsters out there. It's their turn now. It's King George and Tucker and Pokey Bear and all them bad young brothers.
Yeah, and then my turn is coming up next after that. But all right, Mr. Ealy, I appreciate it, man. You've been dropping knowledge since you got on the screen. We want to thank you again for coming here to the Spivey Show and telling us your story and sharing a little bit about what you do.
And read my shirt. What it say?
What that shirt say? You can't fix stupid.
You can't fix stupid, but you can wipe. Okay.
You can vote them out.
Vote it out.
You can't.
Can't vote it out.
There it is.
Tell the young people to remember that.
Remember to vote, y'all. There it is. You can't fix stupid, but you can vote it out for sure.
There you go.
There it is, man. And there's some more knowledge for y'all to take with y'all. Real quick, Mr. Ealy, we got one little thing we do here at the Spivey Show. We call Tyus Time. And what that is my cameraman back there, he's also an artist. And what he does is he draws a picture of each and every guest. And right now we got this picture here that we're going to show you that he drew of you.
I told you I can't see you.
We're going to make sure you can see it. Can you see it?
All right, there it is.
There it is.
Right, here we go.
Yeah, tell him I don't wear. Tell him that's cool. I like that. It's just that I don't wear that much lipstick.
Like, I definitely tell him that, and we'll actually get that picture sent out to you as well, too, Mr. Ealy.
All right, thank you.
I'm gonna tell him to take off some of that lipstick, though. I'm gonna tell him
I don't wear that much anymore.
Mr. Ealy, you need a YouTube. I'll watch you all day. You are hilarious.
Well, thank you, young lady. God bless you too.
Thank you.
Once again, man, we want to thank you for coming on the Spivey Show. You're welcome anytime, man. Anytime you want to come back, just connect with us. We'll definitely have you back on the show. And we appreciate your time once again.
All right. Thank you very much for having me. I'm honored.
Ladies and gentlemen, y'all put your hands together for none other than Mr. Theodis Ealy.
Hey.
Stand up in it, man. Yeah.
I love him.
I knew this interview was gonna be great. I'm talking about that goes up that's at the top of one of our top interviews right there. So man, that was a great interview, man. I hope y'all didn't miss it. If you did, y'all got to come back on the Spivey Show and watch it again, because I'm gonna have to watch this interview a few times.
I'm going to rewatch it so I can see it close.
And speaking of that, are you friends on Facebook with the Spivey Show page or our Instagram page? On our Facebook page, you can go back and watch every show all the way back to season 1.
Sure can.
And then Instagram, you can see the pictures of each and every guest that we've had on the show.
And I am not in all of them, but I'm in some.
You're in some of them. You're in some of them. You counted.
Maybe 4.
But look, y'all make sure y'all go join our pages, Facebook and Instagram, under The Spivey Show, and subscribe to the YouTube page, The Spivey Show. So real quick, we're going to get to our next guest, because I'm just excited about our next guest as well. I'm so happy to have her here. She is Detroit royalty, a beautiful voice with even more beautiful soul. She's my friend and family, y'all. I'm excited to have her in the house. Y'all put your hands together for Miss Shinda Ewell. We're gonna have a good time.
It's the Spivey Show.
She's been on
The Spivey Show.
Go and get everybody.
It's the Spivey Show.
Yeah.
The Spivey Show.
Miss Shinda.
Hi, everybody.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
Welcome.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here. I'm excited to have you here. We've been trying to get you here since season 1. We've been trying to get you on here. So,
Yeah,
but,
there was a lot going on, but I made it.
Busy.
Yeah.
Busy. That's cool.
but she's here, and I'm excited to have her here. So look, we're gonna jump right into this thing. As you can see, Mr. Ealy got us a little fired
My
up. So
goodness, he was a joy to listen to, a treat. I mean, he had me rolling. I could listen to him for hours and hours.
she said the same thing.
Yes,
too funny.
that's why you need a YouTube.
Right.
I watch him every day.
Yes. So we're gonna jump right into it. Look, let's get right into it. Let's start from the beginning. Let's go all the way back to the beginning. How did singing start for you?
Well, it all started when I was little. My father, he was a singer and a musician, and they would have band practice at our house in the basement. So I would kind of sneak down the stairs and just listen. And they had the old school reel-to-reels that they would record their sessions on.
Wow.
And they would play it back, and they hear this little voice singing along with them, and it was me. So I just kind of got it through osmosis from my dad. God gave it, but my dad nurtured it, and that's how it all started.
Wow. Wow.
Little girl.
Say little bitty girl.
Itty bitty.
All in the background.
Yeah, just singing in the
Messing up
background.
all the 45s.
Yeah,
Just-
all of them. But hey, you know.
So look, well, who were some of the people besides your father did you listen to back then or watch as you were coming up?
Oh my goodness. Shaka Khan, Anita Baker.
Of course.
Headliner. Yes,
The headliner,
And,
Anita
you know,
Baker.
and she's from my neighborhood and
Yes.
everything. We got the same birthday and all that. But
Wow.
she was one of my, most inspirational ones. Phyllis Hyman.
Okay.
So those are like the main top 3: Anita, Shaka, and Phyllis Hyman. For the
Wow.
most part. Yep.
So was singing was that always your dream? Is that from the beginning, or was that something that you kind of fell into?
Well, I actually fell into it. I was really, really super duper uber shy. I would not sing in front of anybody.
Right.
Just a select few
Wow.
who I could sing. And they would try to encourage me to sing in the choir at school, but I just was like, no, I ain't about to do that. I was like that frog.
Right.
Hello, my baby, hello. And then,
The WD frog.
Yes, I was him because, I sing and sing, turn around. They'd be like, come on. I'd be like,
And
really?
then you-
Like,
Well, I ain't got no music for you.
yeah, but kind of like a challenge
Wait
to
a minute, because
myself.
I loved the WD frog. So let's stay on him for 1 second. Hello, my baby. Hello,
Yeah,
Then they turn around and he be like,
Ribbit. Yeah, that was me. That was me. I was really, really
All right, back to you,
shy
back to you.
do that. But,
wow.
like I said, close friends know I could sing, and then I kind of on a humbug was harmonizing with a friend of mine, Michelle Nicole. This was like years later after school, and she was like, "You want to join a band with me and be my backup singer?" And that's how I ended up doing it professionally.
Wow.
I just as a dare to myself.
Uh-huh.
Really, kind of in college, I rewind. I kind of auditioned for a couple of plays, and in the plays I sung a little bit here and there. So just a challenge and a dare to myself to break out my shell. That's how I kind of got into it. But professionally singing years after that, when I ended up with Michelle Nicole as her backup singer in Up Close.
Up close, yeah, I remember that too.
Yeah.
And then look, let's talk about your early years of your career when you were singing with Enchantment.
Oh my!
And when you were with the great Anthony Tosin, rest in peace.
My
Let's talk about that time. That's when I first met Miss Shinda.
Yeah, we were
long time ago.
Long. Man, those were the good old days. We were known as the infant band because they were like the youngest on the scene.
All of us were sneaking.
I was the only legal one at that time. All the rest of them had teen at the end of their age. But
so we actually had Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff.
And we actually had Kevin.
Yep,
both on the show.
Yes.
And we talked about those days, sneaking into the Key Club.
Yep, that's where we would hit all the time.
Walking up that fire escape to get in through the back door.
Yes, those were the times. It was a magical moment at that time. It was so awesome. I was like in 3 bands all at once, but I really learned a lot at that time. It was awesome.
Yeah, and you were doing it like you were really setting the foundation for a lot of these women that are doing it now, believe it or not. Because like you said, you you were in 3 or 4 different bands, you were hustling, and this was, we talking years and years and years ago, you know, so they need to be thanking you, you know, on my opinion. But, you know, you and a few others, you know what I mean? Because I've been in the game just as long, and I've been in the game for a long time. And I know, you know, everybody couldn't just get up with a band and sing, you know. And remember at that time, it was a lot of more males were doing the singing.
Yes.
And it was people like the Miss Gwen Foxes and people like yourself and Nina Simone and things like that who pushed women out to the front.
Yes.
So
definitely.
So that was definitely a good thing. And I remember those days, man, sneaking in. And you guys were one of the first bands that kind of let me start sitting in when I first started transitioning from my whole quartet playing into the whole R&B world. And you guys would always let me come up and play. And I thank you guys for that. That was well,
cool. It was awesome. You were good people, and you were awesome as a player and a musician. So it was like, come on up. It was always a joy to have you to come and sit in anytime.
And we had fun. We had some good
always
fun.
Had fun.
So look, let's talk about, you had mentioned before about your father being a singer, a Motown great, should I add?
Yes.
And tell me the influence that he really had on your whole career in singing.
The influence would be, I guess, helping me to develop an ear to harmonize. Even though I may do a lot of upfront, being in the front, I do enjoy doing background and harmonies. It's just something about doing the blends, listening to other people. It's like that sweet spot.
Another one here.
It really helps to kind of bring the music all together with the lead in front by, I guess, enveloping them with the harmonies, the vocals, just the 1-2 step we might do every now and then, and all of that, just the whole part of the package.
And you do give the 100%. What do you call it? BGV? Am I saying that? BGVs. And you do a great job of that as well. You even did it for my play. And you're right. The right backgrounds can make or break a show. You know what I mean? True. So I was just looking at Tank's Tiny Desk and the background he assembled, you know what I mean? And it was just like, the right backgrounds can really make a show. So and you do well at that, as well as being up front. So we all know that. We've done plenty of gigs together. So I do know that. And speaking of that, just a week ago or so, you were back on stage after a little how you say it? Hiatus. That's why I got my coworker for my big words. She say my big words.
And the little ones.
And the little ones. I could do the in between ones,
Yeah.
but the big ones and little ones she got.
I'm getting back out there finally. I was at Duo's Lounge in Southfield with the Shade Band. We're going to be there like every second Saturday.
Wow.
Each month. So come on out, check us out, the Shade Band.
There it is.
So I'm just trying to get back out here. I was on a brief hiatus, with the Covina and everything.
Come on, Covina.
Yeah.
She's a girl. I love that.
Yeah, old raggedy old heifer. Just
Right.
running around wrecking all kinds of
aggravating.
Just
Yeah.
aggravating,
on
just
my
irritating.
nerves.
But dealing with that and dealing with caring for family
Right.
at that time. So I had to put music on the back burner for a minute, but now I'm ready to get back out.
And we happy
do
to
it.
have you back out here. I was so excited when I seen the post. I say, look at Shinda, get back out here. She back out here.
Yeah, I'm out.
She got. So look,
I'm
real
back.
quick, because they might be wondering, well, how can we follow you, girl? Give them your social media real quick so they could.
Oh goodness, Facebook Shinda Ewell Music, Shinda SHINDA, last name EWELL. You can look me up. You can find me on YouTube. There's performances there. I'm on Instagram, Shinda Ewell, and I pretty much post on Instagram and Facebook my gigs. So yeah, that's where you can find me at.
There it is. So if you ever want to go follow her and see one of her shows, and then you say you're at Duos every second.
Every second Saturday of the month at Duo.
From 7 to 10. Is it still 7 to 10?
Yes, it's 7 to 10.
Yep. All right. So y'all go there and support her and catch her. She's an awesome singer and a great stage presence. And like I say, I've been working with her for a very long time. And she does a great job every time. So y'all go out there and support her. Go out there and support her. So look, you ever thought about doing your own album? You were working on some music yourself, a
yes,
single? I mean, tell us. Get a Spivey Show something. You got something?
Well, yeah, I got a couple of people since I made my reemergence, you know,
Okay.
here
Come on,
and there,
reemergent.
that are kind of like, you know, giving me material to work with. So
Okay.
that is coming, and just be on the lookout for you
Wow.
know, upcoming things. So
I can't
it's-
wait for that.
It's in the works.
That's gonna be nice,
literally
Shinda. I can't wait for that,
see
Shinda.
on the photo shoot. I feel like your name is so pretty.
Oh, thank
That
you.
on a photo shoot is gonna be.
Thank you. Thank you.
Can't wait
There
to
it
see
is. There it is, man. And I can't wait as well. So you definitely have to come back on the Spivey Show when we get
Certainly.
that going. So
Looking forward to that.
yeah,
Yes.
definitely got to have you back here. So look, man, you know, everybody always had their favorite songs for you to perform. You know my favorite song,
What's your favorite?
Shake Your Booty Down,
Oh, goodness.
or Never Too Much.
Okay.
Luther, I love those songs when you sing them, and every time you come up, what I play.
You shake either shake your body down to the ground, Michael Jackson.
Right. Or
You
the
said
Luther
shake
veteran.
your booty.
Shake your
down.
body down. Y'all
Yeah.
know I don't be knowing the names. I just play the music. I don't know the
Makeup
names.
songs.
I was close.
Last
But I knew what he-
name.
You
I
knew what
knew
I
what
was
he
talking
meant.
about. She knew what I was talking about.
I was like, I don't know. Shake Your
What's one of
Booty
your
Down.
favorite songs to perform? What would you say one of your favorite
Oh
songs
my
is?
goodness. I would say "Do for Love." That's
Do
like
for
one
Love,
by Bobby
yeah.
Caldwell. I don't know why. Yeah, that's just one of my favorites.
Oh wow, okay.
It just kind of
I didn't know that. I'm gonna have to make sure I always play that when we singing
yeah,
together.
Yeah,
Nah,
yeah, that's one of my
okay.
favorite songs.
Well, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. So look, real quick, man, too, just like we asked our last guest, we asked each guest to just give a little nugget of advice to maybe an up and coming singer or artist that may be out here watching.
Or
Just
somebody coming off a hiatus.
or somebody's coming off on a hiatus.
Oh
Give us
my.
just
How
a
do
bit
you-
of
how do you do it? Give us some advice.
Oh my goodness. Oh wow.
that's actually a good one
That is
because
a good
you
one.
had to jump back into it.
Yeah.
And
That's not easy.
yeah, it's not.
Tell us
'cause
about
it,
that.
It took a lot. Oh, it took a lot of just saying and believing, like, okay, you still got it in you. Yeah,
Yeah.
you might have took it and tucked it away. Now it's time to dust it off and just get on out there and just be fearless.
Gotcha.
And everybody, you know, has their own unique sound, their voice and everything. And there's room for everybody.
That's right.
And just be you, stand in your truth, and just stand flat-footed and sing.
That's
it,
right.
from the heart.
That's right.
So that's basically the whole gist
And
of
that's it. And that's basically what we get every time we ask, like I say, every guest that come on, and it's basically always what? Be you.
Be you.
Be true to yourself.
Yep.
And even Mr. Ealy said, you know, you have to believe in yourself. What do you say? Discover yourself.
Yes,
Discover yourself.
that
Don't
was,
wait
that
for
was
no.
a word.
Yeah,
there.
it was. Like I said, he gave game from the time he
Yeah.
popped up on the screen. But that's what we hear all the time here at the Spivey Show. So if you're out there and you're listening, the number one thing is to believe in yourself.
Yes.
And there it is, and do you and be you. And that'll get you far enough. You know what I'm saying? So real quick, couple quick things before we get up out of here, because I will be remiss if I didn't say while you were on here how much your father meant to me. And I didn't want to start at the beginning, so I said it. I'll say it at the end, but I had to say it as he rests in peace. And he was definitely a great man, and he became a great friend to me so quickly in such a short amount of time, to where it was to the point we would call each other every day. So I just definitely just wanted to say here on the Spivey Show that your father was a great man, and as he rests in peace, and even as your mother as well. And
Thank you. I appreciate that.
and we just I had to say that before we got up out of here.
You about to have me teary-eyed.
I know, that's why I waited to the end. That's why I waited to the end. So you know,
No, I ain't want to be a mess up here. So thank you.
we wouldn't have got no interview out of you. You'd have been
Ugly crowd.
Yeah, so but before we get up out here as well, just like with Mr. Ealy, we got Tyus time. And what that is my cameraman back there is also an artist. And what he does is he draws a picture of our guests every week. And we got a picture of you. Here it is. There it is, y'all. And we have that. Do we get that printed out yet or no? Okay, so we get that printed out, get that for you,
You're
man.
looking like a school teacher, like Miss Ewell. Hey, Miss
Look,
Ewell.
Miss Ewell,
Miss Ewell.
I got to go to the bathroom.
Yes, that's exactly how it was.
I couldn't be there.
Yeah,
my patience
because you
bad.
did teach it for
Yeah,
a
I had
minute,
to
right?
quit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Them kids be trying to.
Girl, I had to quit before I got a case.
What grade
That's
did
a
you
whole
get?
nother.
What
Oh,
grade
Lord.
did you teach?
Second grade. Good
Oh,
Lord.
no.
But yeah,
Them
Well,
kids from
I
first to
tried. I
like 10th
really
grade
did.
is
I
real.
tried.
you was gonna beat up the second graders.
yeah, that was good.
No, second graders be
hats
like,
off.
they be realizing like,
Mhm.
oh, my mama not here.
Yeah.
Wow.
Show my butt.
Yeah,
Yes.
some of them do. I mean, you have
Some are really sweet.
some are really sweet and all of that, but a good little handful. It's like, oh, you trying my patience,
Right.
little child.
You
Let
said,
me-
enough to make you
Yeah.
choose another
Yeah,
career,
I had to find something else to do. Sorry,
Get somebody else to do it.
I ain't mad
that's
at
it.
that.
Get somebody else to do it, baby.
Well,
Yes.
look,
Yes.
we definitely want to thank you for coming on the Spivey
Thank
Show.
you for having me.
We
Thank you.
definitely had a great time with you. We hadn't had no live interviews in a while, in almost 3-4 weeks, because we've been doing them all over
Oh, wow.
on Zoom. So it was definitely good to have somebody in the place today,
Yes.
and we happy you came on through.
Yeah.
And y'all make sure y'all go support Miss Shinda. Check out her social media pages to see where she'll be performing and doing some things at, and go out and support her. She's a great singer, and when you get that album going or that single or whatever, come on back here to the Spivey Show.
I certainly will.
Yep.
Thank you.
So one thing we got to do before we get up out of here, we ain't did this in so
Oh
long.
my God, I couldn't wait to do
My
wrap it up
favorite
today.
part of the show.
Wrap it up is
It's
my
time
favorite.
to wrap this thing up.
Ooh,
You
okay.
can do it. You can do it. I'm
Woo!
so excited.
Ooh.
I got to see if I can. Let me see if my drums still
You remember
work.
how to
Do they
play?
still work? Do they still?
Do you remember how to play on there?
Ooh,
my
it's been a
goodness.
minute before we did a wrap it up. We're gonna wrap this thing on
Keep
up.
in mind, I'm an artist. And I'm sensitive about my shit. We're gonna try.
Got 8 bars for us.
I don't know. I'm gonna try.
Here we
You
go.
go. Oh.
And 1 on you, 2.
Shinda E in a place to be. Do you wanna rock with me? On a Wednesday evening. It's cool and breezy.
Breezy.
On the Spivey Show.
That's right.
We gotta let you know how we do it here in the D. Hey, you can't touch me.
Can't
Shinda
touch this.
Ewell on the mic. Hey, I know what to do. Hey, my favorite color's blue.
Hey, my favorite color's blue. True blue.
You
and
know
tight
how
like
we
glue. True blue.
You
And
know how
tight
we
like
do.
glue.
What you gonna do?
Hey, true blue. And tight like glue.
Come on,
Hey.
16.
True blue. She gave us about 24, didn't she? She gave
We
us.
can write a song off that.
We got to hit the studio
I
off
might
them
have to
bars.
switch it up. All right.
Look,
Be like Laura Hill and them.
Okay, singer,
Rapping and singing.
rapper,
look, exactly.
BGB, like
All
okay.
right. All right.
Right. Go on and put that resume out
I
there.
know. I need to update it too.
Well, once again, we want to thank you for being a good sport with the Wrap It Up and coming on the Spivey Show. You're welcome here anytime, Shinda. You know that.
Thank you for having me.
And,
Goodness.
it was a great interview, and I
wonderful.
loved having you here. Y'all put your hands together for none other than Miss Shinda. You
Have a good time. It's the Spivey Show. The Spivey Show. Go and get everybody. The Spivey Show. The Spivey Show.
Yeah, there it is. And just like that, you like that note?
Ooh, yeah, that's good.
Do it one time.
Ooh, you.
All right.
Really, y'all need to just sign me. Y'all need to just sign me. I could have took it
Look,
up the key and
this was a
everything.
great show. I really had fun today. I enjoyed myself.
Live guest.
Yeah, we gotta stick back with the live guests. I like that. We gotta stick back with the
Do it.
do it. Look, once again, don't forget tomorrow. Tune in, channel 62, y'all, at 9 o'clock. I'll be performing on CBS. I'll be I'll be playing.
I'll be playing on performing.
I'll be
on
performing with Miss Elise King. So make
Get
sure
Your
y'all
Bunny
tune in.
Ears. If you don't got internet,
Make sure y'all tune in next week. We got another great show. We got some recording artists. Mr. Big Rob will be in the house. And Sweet Randy Love will be in the
Sweet
house
Randy
as
Love.
well. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all tune in. It's gonna be a great show.
Okay.
Great show. Some heavy
Can I
hitters.
ask a question? That
Yes.
might offend somebody. Is Sweet Randy a woman or a man?
I guess you got to come back and find out, huh?
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun dun dun. We'll see y'all next week to
Okay.
find out. Is Sweet Randy Love a male or a female?
I guess we'll never know until next week.
Till next week, 7:30. Y'all tune in. We want to thank our guest for this week, Mr. Theodis Ealy.
Don't you mess it.
I wasn't gonna mess it up.
Mr. Ealy,
Hold on.
He spelled your name wrong, Mr. Ealy. I'm just
No,
playing.
It's spelled right. I'm telling you. And I said it right. That's all that matters. So we want to thank our guest, Mr. Theodis Ealy, and then Miss Shinda Ewell for coming on the show today. We
Yeah.
definitely had a great time.
Had a blast with you both.
We want to thank Mr. Curtis Huffman and the Taste of Smoke Barbecue, and our producer, Miss Andrea LB. Miss Andrea LB and DetroitHotRadio.com. We want to thank y'all. We want to thank our crew back there, Miss William, Mr. William. All right. It's been a
All right, we want to thank Mr. William and Tyus Time. We also want to thank Mimi. She's a little early today,
she was a little.
she's ready
She had
to
a
go.
few weeks off, so she's
She's
trying to get
ready
her.
to go.
She's trying to get it back together, I guess.
That's okay. That's all right. Just
That's
make
how
sure
we
you
do.
remember to live, to shine,
I'm
and
glad you're
shine
here.
on.
'Cause I can't even finish it. We want to thank you though. Before we do that, we want to thank you for tuning in. You know, you didn't have to. I guess Mimi
Cue the
ready.
music. Okay, now.
I gotta get out of here because it's starting to get crazy in here. We're gonna
Okay.
get up out of here. Hey, y'all, remember, live to shine
And shine on.
and shine on. Holla! See you in the squalor.
It's the Spivey Show. It's the Spivey Show. Yeah, what up, Detroit? Welcome to the Spivey Show. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. It's the Spivey Show.